What are my thoughts on gays, lesbians, transgenders, and bisexuals? Honestly, I don't hate them. I don't really want to actually waste my time hating them. What I do hate, though, is how Hollywood is trying to push this really sick, really twisted, really backwards, upside down, and just straight up, flat out, black and white, evil and wicked agenda onto everyone around the whole entire world to think that being gay or being lesbian or being bisexual or being transgender or being transsexual or pansexual or whatever is okay or normal or good or such a great and wonderful thing. That's what I hate. That pisses me off. And the reason it also pisses me off is because they're also pushing that agenda in little kids' shows. Little kids' shows, which is so messed up. Because what they're doing is they're brainwashing little kids from a very young age, and just totally destroying, ruining, and just wrecking and mind warping or whatever their mind into thinking something that's wrong, something that's bad, and not good for them or anyone or society in general is good or great or wonderful or something that should be praised and glorified throughout every corner of the whole entire earth. It's screwed up. And, here's the thing. Just imagine for a second, we're going to go on just an imagination for a little while. Imagine if every single person in this world were gay. Every single last guy on this earth were gay, and every single woman was lesbian. What would happen to society eventually? What? What do you think? Exactly. Society would collapse. Everyone would die off. Literally. That's what would happen. Everyone would eventually die. And there would be no more human beings. No more of anything, really. Because that's how damaging to society it is. And really, it's a selfish act. It's selfish to go do something like that. And even people who are gay won't tell you that the suicide rate for people who are gay, or chicks who are lesbians, or probably also people who are bisexuals and transgenders and transsexuals and whatnot, is very high. It's sky high. That's how scary it is. It's unbelievably high. The rate of suicides of people who are gay or lesbians or bisexuals or transgenders or transsexuals or whatever other term they have for those individuals. And honestly, what makes me sad and also kind of laugh, people say the LGBT community is all about love. And let me tell you something. That's a fucking lie. You know how I know that? Because whenever someone tries to speak out against them, against their kind, they lash out. They get super triggered, furious. They get so offended. That's not love. Those are people who are confused with never-ending amount of rage and anger, hostility and bitterness all harbored inside of them and ready to just explode. They're not about love. If they were actually about love, they would never get offended or triggered or pissed or hurt or whatever if someone, or anyone for that matter, spoke out about the agenda movement in Hollywood, or the agenda promoting bullshit, or the LGBT community in general, or any gay person, or lesbian person, or transgender person, or transsexual person. And it makes me sick to my stomach that Hollywood is trying so very hard. They're not sleeping until they get everyone in the whole world to at least think, believe, and admit that being gay, or being lesbian, or being bisexual, being transgender, or being transsexual is great. And a wonderful, just almost like holy righteous thing. They're flipping everything. They're taking everything that's bad, and I mean everything, and flipping it to try to make people think that it's good. And that's why you also have people who are so crazy, insane, immoral nowadays, who think sucking dick is normal, natural, or okay, or great, or whatever, or taking dick up the butt, or fornication, or adultery, or abortion, or whatnot. It's not. It's wrong. And I truly pity anyone who thinks that it's good or thinks that it's right. And that's the thing Hollywood is trying to get out there. And deep inside and embedded in people's minds, that everything that's bad is good. And that everything that is good is bad and wrong and evil and wicked and twisted and upside down and backwards. They're flipping everything that's good and saying that it's bad. And everything that was once bad, or that used to be considered just wicked to the fullest extent, is now just loved, adored, accepted, welcomed, and just glorified in that dark entertainment industry. There really is an evil spirit running that place. You can't really fight fire with fire. What you have to do, you have to expose them of what and who they truly are. And I'm happy and thrilled because there are so many people on YouTube who are exposing them, and they're shitting their pants, knowing just how many people are waking up. How many tons of people, how many millions of people, how many hundreds of thousands of people are waking up to the lies and to the deception of Hollywood.